We are here with John Adams.
Hey, what's going on?
Modern Design Aquascaping out in beautiful Knoxville, Tennessee. And frickin' frack, right?
Yeah, right.
Nick and Tristan, his two boys. Now, I don't know if you see any resemblance here. Well, hello.
Hey. Keith, how you doing?
Doing good,
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Keith, this is Greg Wittstock, the pond
Hi,
guy.
Keith. Nice to meet you. Thanks for letting us come over and see your Aquascape water feature. Where is it, though? Boy, this is gorgeous. How long has this been in?
Oh, about 5 years now, I think.
And how did you decide to get this? What was the impetus? You had this beautiful slope here.
Yeah, we had a slope with nothing growing on it, actually, except for these holly trees.
Okay.
And we put in a fountain before this, and it didn't work. 3 little ones that we put in.
Okay.
And we thought it would be nice, and it looked nice, but it wasn't steady. In the sense of when you step on a stone, you...
Sure.
And as I'm getting older and my grandkids were playing on it, I thought, this isn't going to work.
How did you find Mr. Adams here?
As I remember, it was on the internet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so, and then, you know, by word of mouth here in Tellico Village.
I love how it starts up and you can't see where it comes. It just kind of comes out of the hillside, it looks like.
Well, yeah, when we started doing it, we had really no vision of how it was going to work out. He said to trust him, so we did.
Yes, we love that. That really helps us out as artists.
We knew we wanted a kind of a little seating area over there. And then once we got it done, my wife said, you know, I think we need some more stones. So those stones back there got added later to kind of give more of a visual.
Oh yeah, all the way up there. I
back.
see. Okay.
Right.
What do people say? I mean, they've got to say something when they come in here and they pull into your house for the first time and they hear that sound. I mean, it's the first thing. I mean, literally, it just fills the space.
That's the first thing they say is how nice it sounds. Our neighbors actually hear it as well, and they like it. But most of the time, when people are coming up here, it's kind of a shock because they don't have many of these in Tellico Village. You know,
well, this is what I like. This is why I'm doing my vlog, is I want to expose people to what living the aquascape lifestyle is all about. You know, if you have a slope, it's like a palette for an artist to work with to build a beautiful water feature. Well, how much work is it?
None. I mean, you've put a few things in there. Let the ion generator do its thing. The only thing I do is just keep an eye on the water level. But if it rains, we're good.
Yes. Well, it is absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for the hospitality, Keith.
Pleasure having you.
Beautiful house, and absolutely enjoyed our visit. Keep living the aquascape lifestyle.
Absolutely.
It's no work, right?
No.
Come back anytime.
Really isn't.
I love it. Next time I come, though, we're going on the boat.
All right.
All right.
That's a deal.
I didn't know I was in Tennessee.
It's scary. I've never done it in a waterfall.
Wishing we would have brought the hacky sack.
That's right.
This is definitely get this guy in here because this is what's happening in business for modern design over the course of time. We come out to people like this, and I don't get to be the hands of the artist anymore.
You actually get along with your dad?
Yeah. Most of the
90, actually listen to you?
90-some% of the time. Well, you're about to see how well we get along, because this was a project that I designed and worked the clients through, and Ron and Pat fell in love with all the projects that these guys have built.
That's right.
And this is a job that I literally didn't touch a single rock on. And the guys did an incredible project out here, and the homeowners love it.
And you're a proud papa.
I'm a proud papa. That's exactly right.
In more ways than one. All right, let's walk down and check this thing out.
Proud of these guys.
like a working man.
Yes,
Greg
sir.
Wittstock, the pond guy.
Ron?
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you too. What you got going? A little addition or?
No, well, I'm putting in a corner shed here, just for storage.
Nice,
Never
nice.
enough-
So
never
now,
enough
how
room.
long has this water feature been in?
3 weeks.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah.
There you go. What got you inspired to put in a water feature? Was it the missus or was it both of you?
Well, it was both of us. We just moved here from Colorado,
Wow.
and
Okay.
we had a small water feature there that we loved.
Uh-huh.
We'd had it for 4 or 5 years, and we had the perfect spot, we thought.
And how did you find Mr. Adams?
Online.
Yeah.
So how does this compare to what you were hoping for?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, it was far exceeded our expectations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's because John didn't lift a single rock, I heard.
True story.
So we had a perfect hillside, as you can see, for the design. Hunter had a lot to do with it as well, but they let us get pretty creative with the driftwood and everything in here. We used some pretty big rocks. We built it all by hand.
What would the selling price of a project like this be?
After the driftwood upgrades, it was about
Yeah.
16.
Well, you got, I love the wood. I mean, that's a creative use of the wood. Yeah. So what's your wife think?
Oh, she loves it.
Happy wife, happy life.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
You did a good job. Well, I love the lichens. Look at this. Look at this rock. So picturing a frame rock like that, when we see it as artists, when we see that, we actually say, don't you? You actually pull it. This is a jigsaw puzzle. So how the rocks go in, it's supposed to look like the waterfall's always been there. So it looks like the water eroded away the soil and exposed the stone. And that's what you did. This looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Good job. You've had a good teacher, haven't you?
Nick, both of
So
them.
it was the three of you, huh?
Yep.
Fantastic. So 3 weeks ago, 3 guys came, saw, and created. Beautiful. So he's building this little shed. I'm like, oh. And then I look over here. Check this out.
So I carry
Look
it
at
home
this
and put it in
shop.
my
So this
storage
you say
building
is your
in
man
tank.
cave, huh?
Right.
Look at this.
I love that everything's clean and tidy on the shelf. So you must have appreciated the guy's trailer then. You know,
It actually
the way
was
everything's
clean.
got its
Yep.
space. And
So
place for
I asked
everything
him what he
and
did in
everything is fine.
Colorado. He said, engineer. I go, well, I could figure it.
Yeah, you can feel
This
it.
is nice. This is therapy down here for you, huh?
It is. Yep.
Well, you got the water feature outside to relax, and you got your man cave down here. You never have to go upstairs. All right, so I am extremely excited because I was here, what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yep.
2 years ago. This is a Illinois transplant that for some reason moved out here to beautiful Knoxville. And he has some awesome koi and a
Yes,
beautiful
he does.
pond, right, John?
Yep.
All right, let's go check this out. So once again, you can see the river down here, and yet they have a pond up close and personal. Good to see you again, Jerry, the
Good to
pond
see
guy,
you.
Greg. It was 2 years ago I was here.
Yes, I
just
remember well.
I just had to get back.
Always good to see you.
How's the pond doing?
Pond's doing great.
Oh, that's good to hear.
John and his crew are taking very good care of it.
Listen to the sound, the beauty. What a perfect day we have. You should be out there on a golf course.
I was yesterday, and
Okay.
I would be today, but it's more important to see you.
All right, very
Nice
nice.
day,
Well, let's go
right.
check this out. You got to see this. Look at that pond. So what do people that come here, because they're just so not expecting to see this, are they?
Most people really don't know what to say. They haven't seen anything like it. We enjoy having big groups, the parties.
Nice. That's what you should be doing in retirement.
Absolutely. That's why we built this big house, for that. The pond is the focal point of about any gathering we have.
Yes. How long ago did you put it in?
2011.
Okay.
7 years.
And truly, though, it does continue to get nicer with age.
It does. I was just looking at some pictures from 2011 and 2012. That tree there was about 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
Right.
And everything just flourished.
Gosh, it is just spectacular. I would imagine that one of the questions that most people have that come over to your house is, how much work is this? They
do. I say once a week I put in some beneficial bacteria or whatever the latest aquascapes thing that John gives me to put in. Keeps it magnificent, unlike that small pond I first had in 2006, that after a couple of years it just, I cleaned the pad and did anything I could, but eventually it just turned iridescent green.
And that is the difference between an aquascape ecosystem water feature that works with Mother Nature and a high maintenance preformed tub or concrete pond, or what so many people have. So there's so many misperceptions about water feature maintenance, but a pond done right should actually have an ecosystem that actually maintains itself.
That's what John explained to us when he said that maybe we would like a larger pond that would be less work.
The bigger the body of water, the lower the amount of maintenance. Just like the ocean. Okay, who maintains the ocean? People have a 10-gallon fish tank and they think a 100-gallon fish tank will be more maintenance. A 100-gallon fish tank is less maintenance than a 10-gallon fish tank.
Well, and we're able to see and hear the waterfall. My wife can see the waterfall from her kitchen window,
which is perfect.
What she requested, and she loves that.
It is.
Yeah, I definitely remember that was one of the big
the
big requirements in the beginning. That was one of the important bullet points, was make sure Jan can see the waterfall through the kitchen window.
So John, this is truly a work of art, spectacular water feature. It's got to be one of your proudest ones.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we came out here, because I mean, not only are they incredible clients, but just the whole experience, and we've been watching it grow up for almost 8 years now. So seeing it evolve from dirt to kind of hard lines, and then as the plants fill in, it's just gotten absolutely amazing.
And that's one of the cool things about a water feature, is every year it evolves and matures with age, and the plants, you get different plants in there, like you were just talking about adding some pitcher plants here, on the island, and it's just it's a hobby, it's never ending.
Totally.
Here, what are some of the features that you really love about this water feature?
Well, I think first and foremost, the thing that is my favorite about it is the negative edge on the bottom. Because of all our ponds that you go to, you can clearly see the difference in just the pristine clarity of the surface of the water. But the water quality really comes from the upflow wetland system that we have built in at the top.
Yep.
So this waterfall over here can be shut off. It's totally just for looks. We've got jets moving with the high efficiency AquaSurge pump, so we use very little energy and we move water around, so there's not dead spots for stuff to accumulate. It just does a fantastic job of keeping the water pristine. There's places for the fish to have fun. There's caves built into the bottom. 4 feet deep, but when you're up on the deck up top where they spend all their time, it just looks like at this deep, the water's always so clear you can see straight to the bottom, and
it's just got to look just like so nice at night.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is absolutely lit up. It's alive at night. The lights come out of the caves, the fish are always poking at the lights and interacting, and it's definitely a work of art in movement at night.
You even have a rainwater capturing system here, so you got a pre-filter right here. All of the roof water comes down here and goes right into the basin, huh?
Yep, and we calculated which part of the roof was the right size, so we picked this downspout because it had the right square footage, so that we'd get a good flush of fresh rainwater, but not too much.
Yes. Well, this is truly spectacular. This is why this guy was an artist of the year, because he creates some things like this, and it's just incredible. And what's also so fun is seeing a guy like Jerry, Illinois transplant, who just
we don't hold that against him.
or for the last 7 years, just enjoying this water feature. It's truly a work of art. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You have water spots on that.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
So another spectacular project by John. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, follow along as we visit guys like John and Jerry and see some beautiful koi water features.